Hey guys, my name's Yvette and welcome to my DIY channel, and I hope that you guys are having a great day. So for today's video, I wanted to share with you some air dry clay candle holders that I made. So let's get into it. To make my candle holder, I'm going to be using Sculpey air dry clay, and I'm just going to use all of the clay that's left inside of this bag, which is about half of it. I'm going to roll it out to be a long, thick coil. Here I'm adding a little bit of water to the outside of it just to add some moisture back into the clay. I'm going to start shaping my candle holder, and I want the body of it to kind of look like an arched triangle shape. Next, I'm going to connect these two meeting pieces by scoring the clay, and then I'm going to add some water to make it a little bit more tacky so that they can stick together. And then I'm also going to use my modeling tool to blend the two pieces into each other. I'm also going to use a small coil of clay to help everything attach better. Here I'm using water to smooth everything out. This is the body so far, and now I'm going to make the top of the candle holder. I don't have any more Sculpey air dry clay left, so I'm just going to start using some Daz air dry clay, and I'm going to shape a small circle in my hand, and then I'm going to flatten it against my tabletop so that I end up with like a dome shape. And then I'm just going to blend everything out with some water and my modeling tool. Here I'm checking the size of my dome on top of the candle holder body, and for me it's just a little bit too big, so I'm going to trim off a little bit off of the top. I'm sticking my thumb inside of the middle of the dome to make a hole for where the tapered candle is going to go. Now I'm taking my tapered candle and making sure that it really does fit in there. And then I'm just going to blend out the top of this. Okay guys, so I'm going to attach the two pieces together by scoring the clay, and I'm going to use my feather wire tool for this, and I'm also going to add some slip. I'm also going to use a coil of clay, wrap it around where the two pieces meet, and I'm going to blend everything in together using my modeling tool. Okay, so this is my candle holder so far, and she looks a little bit funky because of the two different clays that I used, but now I'm just gonna let this dry for like 3 days, and I'm just really gonna hope that it doesn't crack because I used different clays together, but we'll see how it goes.
2 hours later.
This is the candle holder now that it's dry, and luckily it didn't crack anywhere where I mixed the two clays together, so that's great. And now I'm just gonna sand it, and then I'm gonna paint. First, I decided to paint the candle holder white just to see what it really looked like as one color, and then I decided to paint it vintage white. And then to seal this, I'm going to try out Deco Art's Ultra Matte Varnish, and this is my first time trying this one out, and you guys, this one is actually matte. The regular matte one still kind of has like a little bit of a gloss to it, but this one is like super matte, so if you are actually looking for a matte finish, try this one out. It's really good. For this candle holder, I'm going to be using DAS air dry clay, and this candle holder is inspired by one that I saw at World Market. I'm going to start out by rolling out a thick coil of clay. I'm adding some water to add moisture back into the clay, and I'm also pressing down on the clay to flatten it down a little bit, and I'm shaping it into an arch. I'm taking some more clay and I'm rolling out another coil around the same thickness, but this time longer. Once again, I'm also flattening it out a little bit. I'm going to attach these two pieces together to make an arched shape. So in order to do that, I'm going to score the clay using my feather wire tool. And then I'm also going to use some slip, and this is DAS slip, but it's just in the terracotta color. And I'm just making sure to really saturate it because I don't want these two pieces to separate. Now I'm going to shape it into the arch, and then I'm just going to use a ruler to trim off the bottom pieces. Like I said, I don't want these pieces to separate, so I'm going to take a coil of clay and add it to where the two pieces of clay meet, and then I'm just going to blend that clay into the arch to help everything stick together. Make sure to do the same thing to the other side. I'm going back in to define where the two pieces of clay meet a little bit better so that it looks like it's two pieces instead of one. Here, I'm just making sure that this little arch can stand up on its own. And now that I have the body of my candle holder, I can work on the top. I'm taking some more DAS clay and I'm making a dome shape. Now I'm just making sure that I like how it looks on top of the arch, and I do, so I'm just going to stick my thumb into the middle of the clay, making a hole for the tapered candle. And then I'm just sticking my tapered candle inside of that hole to make sure that it's the size that it needs to be. And so yeah, now I can just attach the two pieces together. I'm going to start out by scoring my clay, and then I'm going to add some slip. I'm also going to use a coil of clay and wrap it around where the two pieces of clay meet so that I can blend everything in together. Don't forget to use some water to help you smooth everything out. Right here, I'm just kind of outlining where the two pieces of clay meet together, and I'm blending out any last minute things. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this candle holder. I'm just going to make sure that it can stand up on its own still, and it does. So now I'm going to let this dry for like 2 to 3 days.
5 minutes later.
Now that the candle holder is dry, I'm going to sand it and paint. I'm going to seal this candle holder with Deco Art's Ultra Matte Varnish. Okay guys, that's it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions, just leave me a comment and subscribe for more DIYs, and stay safe, stay healthy, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!